What is going on, folks? CJ Lauerman, aka That Sports Gamer here, head of community for Out of the Park Developments, and we are back on another lovely Tuesday night to continue our Burn the Ships franchise in Out of the Park Baseball 26. It's currently Game 7 of the NLCS. You know, I really was kind of worried about our Pirates team here in after, you know, we had not what we would call a historically bad season. I mean, not historically bad, but like, you know, not great. Not great. Let me just take a look real quick. You know, we came out of the gate and finished 74 and 88 in the 2025 season. Third place, but 28 games back. So, not the best. Not the best. But this season did some retooling, and we were able to power ourselves to a 90 and 72 first place finish in the National League Central. Granted, the worst of all the division leaders, but hey, we tied with the Cubs. I think we played 163, right, and beat them. Or I think they've taken out game 163. We just won on winning percentage. So yeah, we got Game 7 tonight. Pirates, Braves, and then hopefully we'll have the World Series against the Rays. If not, we got to start that off-season stuff. Got to get back to work, turn this thing back into a winner, and then when we're done here, I'm gonna send you over to Ezra's stream. He's doing OOTP after talk with one Rich. Didn't invite TJ to Atlanta. Grisham is what we call him around here. All right, folks, let's dive into this bad boy. Ezra, Doc, hope you guys are having a great night. Tom Pow, I hope you're having a great night too. All right, where am I? My face. What are we doing here? This one? Nope, not that one. Hey, wake up. There we go. Richie Gnocchi. All right. Here's our Pirate squad. The question is, what the hell are we going to do with Seiya Suzuki? Seiya Suzuki, looks good. You know what I see here? A lot of green. Green, good. Money, good. You know what I see down here? 222, 343, 407. Not terrible. Not terrible. Then if we come over here, check out the splits. Post-season. 7 for 52. How he got 7 walks, I will never understand. 20 strikeouts. We can't. Do they have a lefty? If they have a lefty on the mound, I am willing to give him something. No. They got Grant the homie. No, we got to go someone else. We cannot in good faith keep Seiya Suzuki going out there. All right, let's just get to it. Do we have a day off? Finish today. I want to make sure I don't break anything while doing this. Finish today. What about Blakey Trees? Why did I have a note about Trinan? Blake. Blake. Where are my notes at? Notes. Blake the train. Vesting option at 50 innings pitched. Oh my god, we stopped paying attention to his vesting option. Oh, we're good. Oh right, we came up just under. He had a 50. How much was it? I don't even remember. A vesting option at 7.4 million. Now he's fragile, so you know we ain't giving him that. Came in at 47, 48, and 1/3 innings pitched. Love it. Don't need that note no more. Okay, what about Luzardo? Extendo him? I don't even know if we ever extended Luzardo. We did not. They're paying for him 12 and 6. Oh, he wants a lot of money. We don't have money, I think, is the problem there. We have no money for extensions, so we're going to figure that out. Ooh, Iglesias had vesting, but he got hurt, right? Or did we just get screwed? No, it was vesting at 40. Oh, 40 games finished. Which I don't think he was finishing games for us, right? Yeah, he definitely wasn't finishing games for us. So I think we were fine there. You, Gorski, I don't know what we're doing with you, Bob Chandler, Hudson Head till I'm dead. Kind of playing good in AA. Maybe we call him, move him up. Russell's Griffon, pretty good in AA, so he's going to go to AAA after a little more. Ramar's playing second for us, or playing short for us right now. How'd you do this year? 243, 332, 341. Yeah, that's not a whole lot there. All right. I wish Suzuki was like tired, so I could just put him on the IL or something. But I think we're gonna have to play. How have you been in the playoffs? I also don't think you've been great in the playoffs postseason. 0 for 1, so you haven't played a lot. All right. How'd you do in October? In October, you did great because you only had 2 at bats. You were good in September. Okay. It's against the lefty, so we will go Kelnick. All right, let's see what we can do here. We got to edit this lineup. Kelnick in for Suzuki. Say ya. Please tell me Holmes is not a good against lefties. Look at this. Look at all this yellow. We got him. Let me slide up here. Jake McCarthy in center. Sabin Ceballos at first. Matt Olson's the DH. Pavin in left. Paguero at second. Drake, we about to get busy behind the plate. Jared Kelnick, Termarr Johnson, Cabrian Hayes. Okay. Paulie Skeens on the mound. You are rested. Led the league in ERA and Ks per 9 this year. Love to see it. And we're going to be facing some of our old friends. O'Neill Cruz leading off, playing shortstop for them. Austin Riley at first. Michael Harris is their center fielder. Acuna is clean up, playing right. Ramon Urias at third base. Jake Sawinski is in left and cold as ice. Pete Alonso is the DH. Ozzie Albies at second. Sean Murphy behind the dish. And Grant Holmes on the bump. All right, so a couple of 500 pitchers. But we got one. A whole 1 ERA lower. Our whip's better. Our Ks per 9's better. Our walks are better. Age is better. I think we got to get this. We got to win this. Send me to the World Series and I'll be happy. All I'm asking. Just send me to the World Series with less loud audio. All right. Rick McCarthy leading it off. Look at this beautiful ballpark that they've got down there in the ATL. Somewhere over here is where Ezra is going to find out that Grisham was stationed for the home run derby last Monday. Yeah. Let's start this bad boy up. Grant Holmes on the bump. Jake McCarthy up. Spinaroonie around the field. Winner goes to the World Series to face the Rays. 3-1 count from Holmes to Big Rake. And he walks him. Let's go. Who do they got? Sean Murphy behind the plate. Are we taking the bag? We're taking the bag. Go. Show me. What are you doing? You're letting Sabin Ceballos take a strike. I need you to go. Get there. What are you doing? I need you to go, Murph. I need you to go. I don't want you to go now. I want you to protect Matt Olson as he takes it to the chop house on an 0-1 count. Nope, single at left. All right. Okay, I like it. Runners on first and second. 1 down for Pavin Smith. Let's go. He's got 2 dingers in the playoffs so far. Let's get another. Fly ball out to left. Caught by the left fielder for out number 2. Paguero, I want you to shoot one just like right over Ozzy Albies' head. I want to see Ozzy go, and then not make the catch. Close. It went close to over Ozzy Albies' head, but it's also going to go over everybody else's head and go 411 to center. Almost spilled my drink. What do you guys know about the mango pineapple lemonade refresher at Dunkin'? $3 if you're a Dunkin' app guy. All right. 105.6 miles per hour off the bat for Paguero. Gives us a 3-zip lead. Based on Paul Skeens' ERA, that should be all we need. But Drake is about to get busy and get one more on the board for us. Let's go. First pitch swinging. Hard grounder to the first base. That's going to be out number 3. Love the red jerseys from the Braves tonight, though. Also, if you're a Braves fan or a fan of the All-Star Game, head over to Fanatics. They got 6 sales going on right now for All-Star Game stuff. Did I buy 2 Braves hats? You're gosh dang right I did. They should be here for the next stream, hopefully. All right, Paul Skeens facing O'Neal Cruz here in the bottom of the first. 3-ball count, which is exactly how I wanted to start this game. I wanted to psych him out psychologically. They're going to think this guy's got nothing tonight. We're going to let him walk. Probably going to let him steal. But then we're going to start racking up some Ks. Austin Riley, victim number 1. Next up, Michael Harris, 1-0 count. Grounder to second, flips it over to the second baseman. We're not going to try for 2, but okay. All right, we got 2 down. Money Mike on first. Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Acuna first pitch doing nothing because Harris is stealing. All right. Kind of would have thought Cruz would have gone, but I can live with that. All right, 2 down. Acuna up, 2-2 count. Skeens rings him up. Let's go. 2 Ks in the first inning for Skeens. Pirates still lead 3-zip after 1. Jared Kelenic coming up, who has replaced Seiya Suzuki. Didn't think it was going to happen, but here's Kelenic. Another of the family of players that have been traded between the Braves and the Pirates in these 2 seasons. Next up, Brian Hayes, 2-0 count. Yeah, the whole reason we got Matt Olson, I want to say, is because the Braves stole Pete Alonso from us. All right, 2 down. Lamar Johnson up, 1-0 count. Johnson past a leaping O'Neal Cruz into center field for a single. Let's go. Run on first, 2 down. Jake McCarthy up, 1-1 count. Walked in his last at bat. Not going to walk this time. Shoots one out to left field for a single. Johnson goes to second. All right. Runners on first and second. Sabin Ceballos. 29 pitches are ready for Grant Holmes. Let's take a pitch. Ball 1. Hey, let's take another pitch. Ball 2. Hey, let's take another pitch. 2-1. Yeah, okay. 3-2 from Holmes. Ground ball up the middle. Ozzy throws him out at first. Speaking of Ozzy and the Braves, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. If you are a Braves fan, you know that Chipper Jones used Crazy Train as his coming up to the plate music for many, many years. I think we have a quote from Chipper where he once again, a papoose on the Mets. Chipper says, saddened to hear of the passing of Ozzy Osbourne today. I feel Ozzy and I will forever be linked due to his song Crazy Train. Quick story, facing the Mets at home, I walk to the plate and say, hey Mike, Piazza, how's it going? He says, I'm doing fine, Larry, but I hate this f***ing song. I said, well, get ready because you're going to hear it about 5 times today. Pretty funny. Rest easy, Ozzy. All right, bottom 2. Also, his band did Iron Man. Great song. All right, bottom 2. 2 Ks in the books already for Skeens. See what else we can do here. 1-2 count to Urias. Pop fly on the infield. Caught just in foul territory by Ceballos. Next to the bag. Next up, keep calling him Jake Swinsky. Definitely Jack Swinsky. 1-2 count. Doesn't matter. It's more like go back to the bench, Swinsky. Third K of the game for Skeens. Polar Pete hitting in a 7-hole. 3-2 count, 2 down. And he works a walk. Alonso known for his skilled batting eye. Run on first, 2 down. Ozzy Albies to the plate. Full count to him as well. And he also walks. What are we doing here, buddy? 41 pitches. Can we figure this out, my guy? 2 down. Sean Murphy up. The number 9 hitter. Hey, let's not walk him. Another full count. Murphy flares one into right field. He's going to score 1 run. Ozzy to third. Not what we wanted. 2 down. Runners on the corners for O'Neal Cruz. 3-1 from Skeens. Cruz launches it to center, but it's going to be an easy play for Jake McCarthy out there for out number 3. All right. Atlanta inches closer. 3-1, Pittsburgh. Matty O up here on the top of the third. 2-1 count from Holmes. Olsen hits it a little left of center. Michael Harris, the second, with a leaping catch for out number 1 here. Do that again. Can I get a shift F10? Launch angle, 16%, 111.3 exit velo. And an amazing catch by Michael Harris. Next up, Pavin Smith. 0-1 count to him. Flied out in his last at-bat. Rounder to O'Neal Cruz. That's going to be out number 2. Next up, Peguero hit that big 3-run dong in the first inning. Full count to him. 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Cruz has got it. Over to first. Out number 3. Alrighty. Skeens ready at 56 pitches. That was a rough frickin' inning for Paul Skeens. See if we can do better here. 1-1 to Austin Riley, who flies it out to right. If we can get like some 3-pitch at bats, that'd be awesome. Next up, Money Mike. 3-2 count. That's not what we call a 3-pitch at bat. Grounder to third. Brian Hayes gets it. Throws over to first for out number 2. All right. 2 down. Ronald Acuna Jr. to the plate. 0-1 count. Acuna deep fly to right. It is high. It is far. It is just around the foul pole. 340 feet to right. That's Acuna's 4th home run this postseason. Draws the Braves within 1. Pirates lead 3-2. Next up, Ramon Urias. 1-2 count. 2 down. Fly ball out to a right center. And that's going to get down in the gap for extra bases. Urias slides in with a double there. You good? You feel great? Because it's not looking like you're feeling great. Jack Swinsky up, 2 down, runner on second, 1-2 count. And he goes down swinging. 4th K. Or Skeens, and we get out of it. But the Braves creeping back. Only trail 1. Drake Baldwin leading it off for us here in the top of the 4th. 2-0 count from Holmes. Hop fly in foul territory. Austin Riley is the first baseman, not the third baseman. That's a nice play by Ramon Urias in foul territory for round number 1. Next up, Jared Kelenic. 0-2 count to him. He shoots a single into center field. 2 at-bats, no strikeouts. Is that even possible for the right fielder? Who would have known? Run on first, 1 down to Brian Hayes to the plate. 0-2 count from Hayes. Hayes drives it to center field, but it's going to be caught out there in center by Harris. 2 down for Tamar Johnson. Let me get some guys warmed up just because I don't know how this is going to go. Let's get Finnegan going. And let's get... Get Finnegan and, early for Bednar, but let's gonna both get up and going just in case. All right, Termarr, runner on first, 2 down, 3-2 count. He pulls it down the line. It's gonna drop in front of Acuna. Kelenic goes to third. Jamar's got a single. We've got runners on the corners for Jake McCarthy. 62 pitches for Grant Holmes so far. And a 1-1 count to McCarthy, who flares it to the shortstop for out number 3 to get out of the inning. All right, little rally, but couldn't get anything out of it. Okay, 7-8-9 for Skeens here in the bottom of the 4th. First up, Pete Alonso with a 2-2 count, and he goes down swinging. That's the 5th K of the game for Skeens. Next up, Ozzy Albies. 3-2 count to him. Pops it up down the third base line. Cabrian Hayes has it for out number 2. 86 pitches for Skeens. This is probably going to be his last inning of work. The number 9 hitter, Sean Murphy, comes to the dish. 1-0 count. He shoots one out to left field. Caught by the left fielder, Pavin Smith, to end the inning. What's he at? 88. I would love to get another inning from him, but it's the top of the lineup. And the top of the lineup's pretty good. Grant Holmes facing Fabian Ceballos, who's over 2 so far. Now he's over 3 after flying out to the right fielder. Next up, Matt Olson. 1-2 count. Strikes out swinging. That is the first K of the game for Grant Holmes. Next up, Pavin Smith. 0-1 count. Pavin Smith hard grounded to the first baseman, but Austin Riley scoops it up and steps on the bag for out number 3. Let's go to the top of the 5th. And let Skeens run. We're going to give Skeens a little bit of something here. We're going to keep Bednar and Finnegan warm. Facing O'Neill Cruz, 1-1 count. Rips it down the line. It's going to be extra bases, and that's going to be it for Skeens. Gosh dang it. Did not want that. Bednar comes in with a runner on second, no one out, and Austin Riley coming to the plate. Bednar starts off Riley with a 2-2 count. Riley lines one to center field, but it's going to be caught in center by McCarthy for out number 1. Next up, Money Mike. 0-1 count with 1 down. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman picks it up, throws over to first for out number 2. Cruz gets over to third, and the ever-dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the plate. 3-2 count to Acuna. He grounds it past the diving second baseman, and the ball rolls into right for a single as the tying run comes across the plate. We're knotted up at 3 apiece. Acuna on first, Ramon Urias coming to the dish. And Bednar didn't screw himself over enough by letting Acuna get that hit, but now he's going to walk Ramon Urias. Sawinski up to the dish, runners on first and second, 2 down. 1-1 count from Bednar. And Sawinski hits it through our shortstop. Acuna's going to go home, and he's going to score, making it 4-3 Atlanta. Love to see it. Al Finnegan coming in for relief. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Pete Alonso coming to the plate. 0-1 count to him. Fly ball, center field. McCarthy coming in, and he's got it for out number 3. Oh, we give up 2 that inning. And now the Braves lead 4-3. Not the best. Get Brady Falter, a.k.a. the Rock of Gibraltar, warming up. And Holderman. All right, Peguero leading it off here in the 6th versus Holmes. Going to be the second K of the day for Holmes. Next up, Drake Baldwin, 1-2 count. Drives it out to center. Going to be caught by Money Mike for out number 2. And then Jared Kelnick to the plate, 1-0 count. Fly ball to center. And Money Mike's got that 1-2 for out number 3. That was a quick half of the inning. All right. Al Finnegan stays into the game. He's going to face Ozzy Albies here in the bottom of the 6th. Ozzy grounds it to second. And we are just going to let him get an infield hit. Love to see it. Ozzy does injure his knee, and he's going to have to be taken out of the game. Jerickson Profar is going to come in to run for him. We face Sean Murphy. It's probably going to bunt. Full count to Murphy. Runner on first. None out. Murphy strikes out. Profar gets thrown out. Strike him out. Throw him out. Double play. Don't know what the Braves were thinking there. 2 down for O'Neill Cruz. 1-2 count. And he goes down swinging. Could have been a productive inning for the Braves, but they just took themselves right out of it right there. All right. Dylan Lee coming into pitch for Atlanta. Brian Hayes leading off the top of the 7th. 1-0 count. Lee's got a 3.67 ERA on the season. Brian shoots a single out to left field to lead off the inning. Good start. Good start. Runner on first. 1 down. Or none down. Lamar Johnson up. He's been struggling. I'm going to take a pitch. Ball. I'm going to take a pitch. The ball. Gonna take a pitch. Drag. We're gonna try something. Try to do a hit and run here with Termar. Do 1 count. Foul ball. Okay, worth a try. 2-2 counts to Termar. Drives one to deep left field. It is back. It's out of here. 398 to left. Oppo Taco for Termar Johnson. Gives the Braves a 5-4 lead. I was not expecting that from Termar. Definitely not expecting that from him. Let's go. Bottom of the lineup doing things for us. Jake McCarthy at the top of the lineup coming up. We got 2 in. And we don't even have an out yet. He works a full count from Lee. And he strikes out looking. 7 Ceballos. 1-2 count from Lee. Strikes him out too. Sick. Matteo with the flow. A 1-0 count to him, so he will not be striking out. He will just be hitting a very high foul pop fly to the shortstop. Yeah. Pirates get 2 and get back on top. As it's a 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. While we stretch, don't forget to follow Ezra and Dr. Dynastic. Do I have shout out on this? I don't think so. We need to enable shout out on the old Bottenstein. All right, shout out doesn't just work. Nope. Let me go look if I can do that real quick. Stream. Who's that? Stream elements. If you haven't already, head on over to x.com/OOTP baseball or Blue Sky. And Twitter. Oh. Nope, no Twitter. Hit us up there so you can play along with what's going on during the week. Also, discord.gg/OOTP. What else? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Facebook.com/OOTP Baseball. Do we not have? Interesting. All right. All right. Also, forums. The forums over at forums.ootpdevelopments.com for your talking pleasure. And if you have a problem, you got a bug or something, forums.ootpdevelopments.com. There's technical support forums for Out of the Park, FHM, and OOTP Go for you to hit up. All right, bottom 7. Finnegan still on the mound, facing Austin Riley here. 2-2 count. Riley flies it out to center field. Jake McCarthy comes in to catch it again. I think that was the second time he's done that today. Money Mike to the dish. 1-0 count for him. Grounded it to Paguero in the 5th. This time he shoots it through the left side of the infield for a single. And that brings up Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, regular double play depth. Acuna coming up. Money Mike on first. 1 down. First pitch swinging for Acuna, a.k.a. it's probably a wild pitcher, stolen base. Okay. Not what we wanted there. Now we got a 3-2 to Acuna. And he strikes out looking on the slider from Kyle Finnegan. Let's go. 2 down, runner on second. Ramon Urias to the plate. 1-0 count. Urias shoots it out to right field. Is it high enough? It's going to be high enough. 339. Barely gets up and over the wall, making it 6-5 Braves. Ay, 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 back and forth, back and forth. Brady Falter on the pitch. 3-1 to Swinsky. Swinsky lines out to the second baseman to end the inning. All right, 4, 5, 6 coming up here in the top of the 8th for us. We got to get it done here. Aaron Bummer coming to pitch for the Dodgers. 1-2 count. The Pavin Smith. Strikes out swinging. Next up, Paguero. 1-0 count to him. Hard grounder to second base. Second baseman bobbles it, and Paguero's going to be safe at first. The tying run for Drake Baldwin. Drake Baldwin 0 for 3 in this game. We're going to switch it up. Facing the lefty, we're going to go Henry Davis. See what he can do here in this clutch situation here in the top of the 8th. Runner on first, 1 down. 1-1 count to Davis. Facing Bummer. Grounds it to third. Does not have a play at second. Goes to first and gets out number 2. I'm about to do the dumbest move of all time, and I'm going to be sick to my stomach when he strikes out, but Seiya Suzuki versus a lefty is what we want. We're giving him a chance to succeed in the best way we know how. Paguero on second, 2 down, 1-1 count. Grounder to second, or grounder to short, and he's out at first for out number 3. No runs, no hits, one error, one left. Braves still out in front. 6-5. Walter got the guy he needed to get. I trusted him. I don't know why. Hey, you put the ball in play. He didn't strike out, so I give him credit for that. I'm going to trade him for absolutely nothing because he's a free agent at the end of the season. Olderman's got an 0-2 count here against Alonso. It strikes him out swinging. Let's go. Next up, Jerkson Profar. 3-1 count. Are we going to walk Profar? That would be a Profarably bad idea. Fly out to right for number 2. All right, let's go. 2 down. Sean Murphy coming to the plate. He's going to ground out to Brian Hayes, who is going to lead off the top of the 9th for our Pittsburgh Pirates against Aaron Bummer. Go. Take strike 1. 2-2 count. Yes, let's go. Brian Hayes singles it through the right side of the infield to get the inning going. Do we have any wheels? We got Jadir. Can play second, could play third. He's got wheels. Triolo can play first, can play third. He's also got wheels. He's got more wheels? Not expecting that. He doesn't have the stealing aggressiveness, but he's got the ability and the base running to go with him. Worski also has wheels. I'm just trying to think. We need to do something here to make the magic happen. What else can Gorski play? Center right. Jadir could play anywhere in the infield, and you can play anywhere. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go... Oh, can anybody play short? Paguero can play short, right? Okay. We are going to do is we're going to put... We're going to put Triolo on the run for Hayes. Tamar just did hit a Oppo Taco against the lefty. He's also 3 for 3, so we're going to... I don't love this idea, but we're going to let him hit. We're going to let him hit. Runner on first, none out. Tamar lines out to second. You know what? Didn't strike out, didn't ground into double play. I'm going to live with that. Next up, Jake McCarthy. 2-0 count. Come on, Mac. Grounder to third. He comes to first for out number 2. Reciben Sabeos. Not great against the righty. First righty. 45, 53, 35. He has the contact, not the power. 50, 47, 56. Here, BAPIP. Gotta go with Sabeas. Gotta believe in him. Gotta believe in him. Full count to him. And he works a walk. Let's go. Go ahead, run on first. Matt Olson to the dish. This could be amazing. Pete Fairbanks coming into pitch. Matt Olson in his old stomping grounds against Pete Fairbanks, who wants to get back. Right, to play the Rays. He was with the Rays. To play the Rays in the World Series. Definitely hero time. Runners on first and second, 2 down, 2-2 count. Matt Olson at the plate. Strikes out looking. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted out of Matt Olson right there. This what was it? It was a heater. I was going to call him a Carlos Beltran wannabe, but it was a heater, not a curve. Oh, that hurts. Game 7 with a chance to tie it. This is my Beltran was on a curve. A whole different thing. This was my EKG through that game. That's Paul Skeens, 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned, 3 walks, 5 Ks. We're paying him a lot of money to be not that great. We're not paying a lot of money. Now that I think about it, I'll show you a trade I did not realize before. Grant Holmes, 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned. Dylan Lee with the win and the blown save. The Bummer with the hold. Pete Fairbanks with the save. We're going to have a lot of stuff to do in this offseason. We're going to have a lot of stuff to do in this offseason. All right. Atlanta advances to the World Series. You know what I completely missed during the regular season? I was looking at the standings and I was like, why are the Twins amazing and the Tigers are absolutely awful? So I clicked on the old Tigers and I was like, okay. Well, who? What? Why? Who? 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 Notice Scooble's not here. Why? Because Scooble's over here going 19-7 with a 2.27 ERA. Apparently, they traded him for Edward Julian, who's playing not good for the Tigers, and Walker Jenkins, who is in AAA, kind of tore it up in AAA though. And then what they do after that? They gave him 7 years, $260 million. So you know what? Paul Skeens is a steal at the price we got him at. So, well, that certainly does stank. What were our owner goals this year? Play close to 500 ball. We did that. Upgrade a position. Henry Davis. Looks like we did that. Extend a player. Justin Verlander retired, but hey, we did get him to be a minor league coach. How's he doing? I need his coaching page. Who cares? Find a top prospect. Linares is number 1. Pretty good. Build our farm team. Was 28th. Now it's 1st. Pretty good. Long term, build a team to reach the playoffs. So I feel like we did pretty good in this stuff here. With our penny pinching owner. Alright. Alright. How's Colt Emerson doing? Tearing up AAA. Alright, let's play out this World Series. So close. So close. Raise. Tickets, please. Raise up 2, raise up 3, raise the flags. Banner, raise the banner. That's their play. First off, that's what their playoff hashtag should be. Raise the banner. How did we do? Great job. 866 rating. I'll take that. What a fantastic score. You should be proud. Rich text format, the only way I like my documents. We got a lot of stuff to do, huh? All right. Blake Trinan fails to meet his vesting criteria. That's fine. Marcelo Iglesias also fails to meet his vesting thing. Just decide your upcoming budget. You will have $180 million available for your total team expenses. Sweet. Doesn't give us a whole lot of money for anything. Let's go. Okay. Record. Secretly, we hoped you would be a top team, but I certainly did not expect it this year. Congratulations on a great season. Upgraded position. Good work in upgrading your team's catcher. 18 subpar guys in the lineup. I'm glad you found an upgrade. We got a double upgrade, actually. Top prospect. We always need to look to the future. Guillermo Linares from Tijuana, Mexico. Looking more and more like a future face of the team. Build your farm. We've restocked. And he's happy. I wish this email would say what our old budget was. Someone want to go make that a suggestion for future OOTP versions? All right. Well, can I see what it doesn't say what it was here, right? My budget was just 165, even though not really. Still 28th highest base budget in baseball. Oh no, Roy Clark. That would explain why we don't have a starting director. Sick. Hitting coach Matt Haig. You just raised our batting average 3 points, and you didn't want to stick around. Alex Perez. Was scouted by our scout in Netherlands Antilles. Okay, this guy could be legit. Our prospect list: Linares 1, Grady Emerson 3. Okay. 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 Off season begins. ARB, we got that open. We need a scouting director and a hitting coach. I don't know. Colt Adams has a dope name. He's younger than me, which I don't love, but. Three outstandings and an excellent. I feel like that's pretty good, right? Two legendaries and an accident. Yeah, 2026. So it's not like really anything happened. Candido Burnson highly favors tools. I like that idea. I'm gonna take the three outstandings and an excellent. 1.2 million. Did we save a little money? Did we save the 2 million, the 200,000 a year, and sign this guy? think I'd rather have Old Adams, even though it's 1.2. Can't save a buck anywhere, huh? Hitting coach. Hitting coach. Who can teach hitting? Oh, our hitting coach wasn't doing anything else, right? No. Let me get my head down here. Favors hitting and favors offense. Love to see that. Loves Jared Triolo. Loves Drake Baldwin and Peguero. I like that. Guy's also personal. What do you think? Is personable good? First off, I've never seen these recommendations before. Is that new? Who struggled? That one. This one guy struggles with it. First base coach. So are you telling me I should also fire my third base coach? He's got great relationships, so if you want him fired. Who was our scouting director? I didn't even look at who he was. I guess this doesn't matter for the scouting director, right? Personable and works well with controlling. I mean, this guy has good with our catcher, our second baseman. Good with our first bench guys. I mean, a lot of our real guys he's just good with. I don't know about that. I don't know if we're going to find anything really better than that. Ricardo Montas. Suzuki's going to be gone. Helnick's probably not playing right. Brent Williams. Personable. Easy. Works well with easy going. Struggles with personable, and we got a lot of personable. Loves Kelnick. Good with everyone else. Except for Suzuki, who's not going to be here probably. He does like RH3. What's in here to Lumdy? Who is that? Brent Williams? No. Heath Corbett. No. So it's down to, what do we think? Heath Corbett. Again, personable, fair reputation. Big hitting guy, hence the hitting coach. Good relationship with everybody, pretty much. Plus, a good relationship with our players. Brent Williams. Personable, struggles with easygoing, or struggles with personable, and we have a lot of personable, so we know that's kind of a thing. Favors prospects a little bit, though. And then everybody pretty good. For this guy, Ricardo Montas had the spread, but more of our guys were in average than good with him. He's also just average. Also, Carlos Fernandez has good, more of a spread. Poor reputation, personable, controlling, personable. What was Corbett? Personable, temperamental, struggles with normal. Works well with temperamental. Well, we don't have any temperamental. The other guy didn't work well with normal, right? Struggles with personable. I think it's Corbett. I think I like Corbett the most. Good. Good, good. A little more veteran. We are kind of more veteran right now. 400K. I don't hate that. I like these recommendations, though. That's pretty sick. I should find out who put that in. Okay. I'm just gonna take a peek. First base coach. A first base coach that doesn't not work well with personal. And for a base coach. What's that under? Personable? Looking for, we got a good, is there any good reputations? No. Coach ratings. I need you to be amazing at something. What do I need you to be amazing at, though? He's currently amazing at outfield. And running. Our guy. I just want Is there a way? There's no way. Is there a way I can see the interest level? Oh, we're at the bottom of the list, apparently. Video Tremor Pavin. Trying to get away from average. Looking for good. AC Benjamin. Good with a lot of guys. Drake Baldwin is the one who doesn't have it good with. Excellent. Normal. Works well with easy going. And I filter. What would that be under? Negative is not. Wait, no, that doesn't work because this is person. Negative is. Wait, what? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. I'm thinking of our. We need to replace our first base coach. Third base coach is fine. First base coach is one that has to go. So we don't want struggles with personable. Jason Bourgeois. Yeah, no interest. This guy's average, kind of good to say. Easy going. Doesn't work well with temperamental. If I put the other filter in, I'm screwed, right? And we could do this guy. Everybody but Kelnick is average or better. Most of our starters are better. His personality is only normal, but he works well with personable and does not struggle with anything we have. Excellent at running, infield, and outfield. Was he good at teach running? Do we really want to do this? How do I know if a guy would be a good? How do I know if a guy would be a good base coach? What if I move Clay Mortensen? Oh, he's our pitching coach. Probably don't want to move him up. Personable works well with personable. They're just not good at anything. Fox. Chris Booker. My biggest weakness is I'm a perfectionist. So, um, my man Stubby Clap, he ain't coming over here. Trip Kroomer, let's go. Yo, tell me about Trip. Normal, works well with personable. Kind of the man. Did we just find our guy accidentally? Okay, normal. Works well with personable. Got our good stuff here. This is the dude from the Cardinals, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know how I just like click buttons. Now, do we think it's a bad idea to have a first base coach named Trip? Feel like that's like you're asking for the bad juju. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Arbitracion. What do we got here? How could you falter when you're the Rock of Gibraltar? 5 million. Say ya, guess what? You ain't getting shizzle. If I withdraw this, can I still play him? Round tripper. Oh my god, look how many minor leaguers we got to deal with. Starting to come together, Pepper. Look at Kuyu Chen. I can't give him $20 million. Absolutely no shot in hell. Can I trade him? Well, hello, Cade Smith. Uh, Daddy like? Keckering, I also know is nasty. I think I like Cade Smith more in his nastiness. Jordan Walker could play right field for us. Had a 2 WAR. The walks were high. I'm not going to say the walks weren't high. But power pitcher, which works into our power pitcher personnel. and Oscar Martin. I wish you could see. So, like, here's my thing. I love that head coach thingy thing. That those recommendations. I would love if Ben Sherrington was like, "Yo, look at this freaking guy," and then tells me to get a guy. I know you weren't giving me Ben's. Okay, what about Chase DeLauder? You know I love Chase DeLauder. I know you're not giving me Manzardo either. What if we keep talking? No, no, no. Okay, okay. Bo Naylor is a lefty, right? Better than Drake Baldwin? Then we can flip Drake Baldwin? They're not giving us both, right? I can't. That's not going to work. Now that I'm thinking about it. They will give us 10 million in cash. We can get Native Aldi for nothing because they're not paying him anything. No, Jeffrey Springs wouldn't wear the hat, so we're not going to go with him. Just throwing this out there. What do we need? my god, it'll give us 30 million. But can I use this 30 million? You're not giving me this guy. All right. Is this, I'm going too far, right? Tell me I've gone too far. What's like a real number I should do? What's a real number I should do? Am I crazy? Like Kate Smith, he's ARB eligible. What's like a real number that we should do and not feel terrible about? $10 million. I can't go higher, right? Because I don't have that kind of cash. I could literally do all their cash. And we're getting Cade Smith, who's legit for $2 million. Popular, fits our thing. But we will need to look for a better right. A, in theory, we're gonna need to look for an outfielder in the free agency. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. 6'5". Jesus Christ. I guess Pavin Smith, these guys should just start. Sorry, Garrett Stubbs. 2-6 for Henry Davis. Sure. 1-7 for Cade Smith. That's fine. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Bailey Falter. Talk about this for a second. Already our 5. Was kind of our worst starting pitcher. I feel like we got guys knocking on the door. But $5 million for a year, that's not that bad, right? Mm, I guess that seems fine. Seems fine. Oh, plus we got a Lizardo size problem to deal with. Oh, but now we can re-sign Lizardo, which we needed to do. Yeah. And now that we have the money, we can re-sign Lizardo. So I think we're double good here. How much was Lizardo making? 8.3. 8.3, 8.3. And he was nasty for us. 12-6 with a sub-3 ERA. Led the league in starts. Led the league in home runs per 9. 29 years old. Can I give you 5 years at that? So you're 33? Probably could have lowballed him. Before I submit that. Problem is we're paying Michael King. He's got the opt-out after the next season. If we could have Skeens, if we could have these 4 locked up. If we can lock up Lizardo, that'd be big. These guys, I think I'm fine with. Getting Kate Smith would be big, but that also means we're gonna have to boot someone. Probably Zinski, actually. He was not great for us this year, but well, we're also losing Trinan, right? So we're fine there. Okay. No, you guys can walk. I'm just clicking buttons. History 5-9. Yeah, Smith would replace Bednar, but also he's going to replace probably more replace Trinan. If I can get Bednar from for like 2 mil less. What if I got Bednar at? He's gonna say no. I think we consider letting Bednar. We consider letting Bednar walk. Yes, yes. Join Ezra for OOTP after talk with he who did not bring me to the All-Star game and shall not be named. Minor leaguers. Organization, roster. No, upcoming free agents. Full org. Wait, what? No filter. Can I add war to this page? Probably not, right? New rule: if you can't put up a 0 WAR, I don't want you in my minor league system. Dang. JJ Goss hurt. But we like you is the problem. But you got torn labrum. Hunter Stratton. Don't really want to give you guys major league contracts. Definitely not you. All right. Well, listen, we're going to wrap it up there. Or figure out what we're going to do with these two. Goss and Stratton. Someone remember that. All right. I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't know where my notebook is for this stream. Goss and Stratton. No, I don't have a notebook. No, I have 1,000 notebooks. I don't have a notebook. It's the worst. All right, guys. If you haven't already, hit us up on the X at OOTP Baseball. Hit me up at That Sports Gamer. OOTP Perfect Team. Also, Goss and Stratton contracts. I didn't write any of that illegibly. Do that. Discord.gg/OOTP. Forums.ootpdevelopments.com. Blue Sky. Search for OOTP Baseball. We're over there. Facebook.com/OOTP Baseball. Instagram.com/OutOfTheParkBaseball. And then I'm going to send the raid over to Ezra, who I hope is live. Because if he's not, we're going to have a real problem, and I'm going to be real angry. I'm going to go check right now. Ezra After Dark, not live. Telling me he's got a hot 10:30 with the Grishmeister General. And I'm here, ready to hand it off. Outside the Park Baseball, I believe, was a 16-bit iOS game, so that does not work anymore. Actually, you know, I'm really mad about that whole changeover. When they took away the old bit version of iOS, when they upgraded their OS and screwed up a lot of games. Like a lot of the OG is just not there anymore. All right, Ezra's up and live, talking with Rich Grisham, All-Star attendee. I think he got me something that I need. All right, folks, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to send you over there. Have a lovely night. Twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Follow if you haven't already. Turn the notifications on so you know when we got live. Add a /schedule so you can see what the plan is for the week. Other than that, folks, thank you very much for joining us. Really do appreciate it. Me and you working together. Take it easy, folks. Till next Tuesday. Adios.